On March 16th, 2016, I received some very interesting news. I had been admitted to Northeastern University under one odd circumstance. I had to go abroad my first semester. Next thing I knew, I was saying bye to my family, friends, and all the good times I had back home. On July 21st, I made my way to the airport, and the rest was history. After a brutal 22 hours of flying, I arrived in Melbourne. While it did take some time to adjust, it wasn't long before I felt at home, and there are a few things that contributed to that.
Poor old granddad, I laughed at all his words. I thought he was a bitter man.
I formed friendships and made memories that will last me for years to come.
They trap you and they use you before you even know. But love is blind and you're far too kind. Don't ever
I went to places I never imagined I'd go. For spring break, I went to New Zealand, where I learned how to drive on the wrong side of the road. I went rafting with some incredible people, and I even jumped out of a perfectly good airplane. On top of that, I explored the rest of the beauty New Zealand has to offer.
The can such a pretty show to steal your heart away. The backstage back on earth again. The dressing rooms are great. They come on strong and it ain't too long, but I make you feel a man. But love is blind and you soon will find.
We also spent a weekend in Sydney, where I saw one of Australia's most iconic buildings, as well as created many more memories throughout Sydney's broad range of destinations. On top of that, we went on several day trips to some of Victoria's most famous locations. We went to Phillips Island, where I saw some humongous pelicans.
When you wanna live, you get a cheek, makes you wonder where you are.
We also went to Healesville, where we saw some of Australia's most recognizable animals.
Did you twinkling with the stars? For a young grandson, there's
We also went to Turkey Beach, where I surfed for the first time in my life.
nothing to learn, just like me. And that's
And to top it all off, we drove up the Great Ocean Road to take in all the sights it has to offer.
Ooh, la, 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 la.
In addition to all that fun stuff, we were able to give back to this amazing community. We all volunteered at a walk in the park, which was a charity event for Parkinson's research. I also woke up before the sunrise to volunteer at Around the Bay in a Day, which gives back to the Smith family. On a more personal level, I was able to volunteer with Bounce Youth Mentoring, an organization that helps refugees and asylum seekers assimilate to their new environments. With Bounce, I was able to work at the Salvation Army and help them set up for a fair. Overall, this trip has changed me for the better, and I've no doubt about that. I've been introduced to cultures I didn't even know existed. I've met people who have given me a new sense of privilege, and I've gone places that have always seemed out of reach. All there's left to do now is make the most of the few weeks I have left and hope that Boston will be even more memorable.